Yeah, well, that's why we got these bottles.
Shall we go?
This? You can. Content. I got you.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I want to be able to see. I might have to put it down on that. We live though. Y'all can, like I said, we use it live. It's more like a behind the scenes. So, so they see what we're doing, the drink testing, and then we're going to use the camera for the actual interview. So, we kind of.
What's your page again, so I can tag people, let them know?
The VMG page. If you go on my Facebook, we're always sharing it. So.
Well, I'm gonna post a story here real quick. But let me. This is my IG. What's your thing again?
VoiceBox. With VoiceBoxradio.com. The Instagram?
Yeah.
VoiceBox.mg.
Yeah. VoiceBox. It's got the whole logo and everything.
That's
MG. We live now, right?
Make sure I got everybody in the shot. Might be better on that side.
Oh, it's not. Is it fitted?
Yeah, I ain't. If I do it over here,
I don't mind it being the back of us. I don't mind it.
I just want to be able to hear everybody.
If I need to say something super important. Then grab the camera.
We live, so.
Hey, BMG family. On what, Facebook? That's why my face looking off.
Say hi. It's good.
What's good with it, man? You already know. Big VMG.
It's good, family, man. Big VMG, we outside. Bling ENT. We're already.
Big, not the little.
Bling Entertainment live. Yeah.
We're doing something different this time. We're actually doing an interview from the venue today. Next week, OPULENCE all white soirée. Today we're doing a little drink testing, a little taste testing of the drinks. They busting it out, as you can see. They doing it big for us. VMG in the building, so it's only right. We appreciate it. We're gonna get into this interview. In a little bit. Before we get into the interview, we're gonna do a little taste testing. I don't want to put it on camera like that, but they whipping up drinks for us. They'll be serving this week at the event next Saturday, June 14th. Let people know we got here.
Yeah. Alright, so
I'm holding it, right? The phone? But I'm holding the phone, right? We're talking to them.
It's up to you, just moving it. That's a good one.
Right? It wasn't bad, right? They hear from here though? They hear me from here? I gotta say, man, got the mics. So. Yeah, so I say the other people over there.
It's up to you. Whatever you think is best.
See me there.
Post that man on to me. Post that man. That's all live. Which one of the phones is the microphone? Oh, that's the microphone?
This is live stream. We about to use the camera for the interview.
Gotcha.
But that's picking up. So, man, how you feeling today?
Blessed.
Blessed. On nerve.
No stress.
Yeah. What's up, man?
How you feeling today?
Good.
Yeah, like I said, we got Bling ENT in the building. Before we jump the interview off, we run a little live, give you guys a little behind the scenes look at what we got going on. Today we're just maxing and relaxing in preparation for the OPULENCE All White Soirée that they got coming up this week. We want to tell them, let people know a little bit about what you guys got coming up.
Yeah. OPULENCE All White, is something different for the area.
Yes, sir.
All inclusive, all white. Bling and I decided, we can bring different to Cumberland County.
Yes, sir.
And the surrounding area that they haven't been experiencing, in the party area and the party scene. And we sit down for a good while because him and I have been friends for years and we always say we wanted to do something, and haven't got a chance to do it until the time is right.
Yes.
And we came up with this thing where it's in the line of a luxury party. Hence the name OPULENCE.
Gotcha. I wanted to ask about the name.
Hence the OPULENCE. So it's a good vibe, and him been doing this for years. They've been doing this for years, and it's just a privilege.
Do it for real.
It's a privilege. Yeah, it's a privilege. You really can combine with him and do something, because I throw events too for a couple of years, and deep and double in the Philadelphia area. Safari, Soirée, I used to do that. Still doing it, but it kind of shaky in the Philadelphia area, so it's like you want to venture out, this kind of event and the venue, the space.
This is an awesome venue.
Yeah, beautiful. We come up with something different.
Easy, too easy.
Yeah,
too easy.
You mind telling us a little bit about yourself? How you came up?
Listen, I've been doing this since I was probably, not exaggerating, I've been involved in stuff like this since I was probably 6-7 years old.
Wow.
My dad, he was a DJ himself. You know what I mean? So I would always, be around when he's, preparing for the events. Whether you gotta kill a goat to make soup and some, white rice in the countryside in Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Nice style, yeah.
With some big speaker box,
Nice style,
stacked all the way up, you know what I mean? A couple of columns, you know what I mean?
Caribbean style.
Yeah, and there's nobody to come, turn the music down, or no cops to come and say, yo, you got to be done with it.
Outdoor party scene. Yeah.
So I've been involved with it for a while, seeing it, growing up in it. Then I started DJing, then I moved to Jersey in 2002. I'm just trying to, fast track real quick.
Right.
I came to Jersey in what was it, 2002. Me and my cousin Ninja, we brought Memphis Bleak and Junior Reid to Cumberland County. This was in the back of Psalms 49. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first major event that I ever been involved in. You know what I mean? It's a hobby. It's something fun to do. I mean, you have some people, they want to go fishing. You know what I mean? Some people want to go play soccer. You know what I mean? I want to do nice events. You know what I mean? Just don't get me mixed up with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But I like the party. You know? Yeah. Some type of vibes,
What was the point where you decided to take it serious? I understand that, it was a family thing, and then coming up, it's just something that was already part of you. But what was the decided factor that made you say, okay, I'm going to go into make this an official business? And just, it's a difference between doing it as a hobby. Putting all,
I think it's probably my inner ego. You know what I mean? I like to be in the spotlight every once in a while. You know what I mean? I would like to be a star.
Yeah.
Who don't want to be a star?
Exactly.
You know, I enjoy being a star. You know what I mean? a star for my circle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that includes my family, my kids. You know what I mean? Sometimes my son is like, Dad, you like Tony Stark, or you like Batman. You know what I mean? Stuff like that boosts my energy, and I'm like, yo, I'm Blake. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, that's the little motivation behind it. Then I stumbled on this property. We never thought that we were going to do this to it. Me and my brother was just hanging out. You know, we got the equipment to do it. And it was like, yo, let's flatten this out and, you know what I mean? Do something with it. Coincidentally, I found a turf. It's used turf. We refabbed it, cleaned it up, you know what I mean? Laid it down, you know what I mean? We have a construction background, so it was easier for us to be able to know how we're going to coordinate and shape and the amount of square footage you need for the amount of people and etc. You know what I mean? But we still got a lot of improvements to make. We're taking baby steps. If I was in Miami, it would have been it. New York, it would have been it. But Millville, you try to get people to come to Millville, where the hell is that?
You
know what I mean? I got to say I'm from Atlantic City. You know what I mean? For people to be like, yo, okay, I know where you're from. You know what I'm saying?
I know you mentioned in you know the earlier days, benefit of not having the police coming to shut it down and not having to worry about as much drama because you're policing yourselves.
Right.
Is that something that went into the thought of the way you created it? Because coming in here, I wouldn't say it's hard to find, but you know, once you back here, and you know, it's basically, you know, like I said, it's your rules, you're governing yourself. You know, safety a big deal when it comes to something like that, or?
It can be a big deal because unfortunately we do have neighbors that's close enough to affect. You know what I mean? So I took that into consideration. That's why I'm now trying to promote more like an evening or a brunch or something like that, to where I'm not a menace to society. That's the last thing I want to put my name on. You know what I mean?
Thing we want to get out
day party. People need to
shut it off at 10 o'clock.
We don't need that. You know, we don't need no problems. You know what I mean? We're grown folks, responsible business owners. So we want to act accordingly. You know what I mean?
That explains it to the 4 to 10 time frame.
Absolutely.
That's like a sweet spot. It feels like
that's you know, based off of information that I'm getting, 4 to 10 is going to be the new time. If we're going later, it might be we're having a comedy show, or it's some type of a karaoke or a game night or something where you have low playing music and you're playing game or something like that. You know what I mean? But party's going to be the daytime for me. Plus the liability, you know, it's crazy after dark. You know what I mean? So we want to keep it safe.
Yeah, well, that's personally. We've been tapped into y'all for like what, the past 3-4 years.
Yeah.
How did it feel when y'all first opened up and y'all first started getting that traffic with the dome? I remember when you posted the picture of the dome. I didn't even know you like that.
Listen,
that kind of put me, you know, put you on my radar, like somebody to pay attention to.
Yeah. I know that, and I know that, and I respect the value of that. That's why that's the type of stuff that triggers my motivation too, because I'm getting people's attention. They be like, yo, that dome is nice. So all right, I'm doing something new. All right, that's cool. That dome, we had that dome for at least 7 to 8 years. You know what I mean? That dome is old, which I think it expired now. I think it's done, so we're gonna have to get a new one. Yeah, it's over for that purpose,
though. It made its money. Not necessarily made its money, but it served its purpose.
Yeah, I mean, it could be used, but for safety purposes, you know, we took it out of the collection. We're working on something new. We gotta come with something different. If I don't come with something different, I'm not coming at all. You know what I mean?
Fall into flannel. That was different.
Oh well, fall into flannel this year. We're already talking about fall into flannel. You know what I mean?
Can we touch on the first one? Can we touch on the first one, the Maya? Because that was one of my. That was like a cool
that was
memory for
dope.
me. The Maya
That
party
was
dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
What like where did the fall in the flannel concept come into? Was it something that just just on the top of the head?
Listen.
And then how did you tie that in with the Maya thing, the R&B and all that? Like that was kind of crazy for out here.
I'm gonna hit the nail on the head real quick, respectfully. Behind every good man is a good woman. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, my wife, she's the one, you know, one of the main supporters behind all of this. You know what I mean? It was her idea with Fall into Flannel. The Maya thing, it was one of them things where I just had my birthday party with Capilla Gray, and I got that crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, that was nice. Like I said, I'm like, I want to be a star. So I'm like, oh shit, I want to do something again. You know what I'm saying? So I got some info on Maya, which, make a long story short, the first info we got was fake. You know what I mean? So we got scammed. You feel me? Gave them deposits and everything. We got scammed on that one. So now,
I ain't gonna say his name, but
yeah, it's all good. So now we had to dig.
yeah, you know,
Not the shaking of the
man.
head. That's another conversation.
Keep the peace. Leave the drama.
That's
Keep
another
the
conversation.
Yeah. It's all good. But I'm bigger than that, though. You know what I'm saying? So now that we started advertising, we're gonna have Maya. I'm like, find out if we could get a drop from Maya. We couldn't get a hold of her. That's when we realized, oh shit, we got scammed. So now we started looking for the real manager for Maya. We found that manager like about 2 to 3 weeks before the event now.
Wow.
Now I'm laying back. I'm not even pushing. We already promoted, but I stopped promotion completely, right? I was like, all right, we got to get, once we got to the real Maya, we found the real price. It was a banger. We wasn't prepared for that, but because I care so much about my name, my brand, I took the loss, paid the money, and we brought Maya in. You feel what I'm saying? But it's one of them things where everything you do has to have a budget, and if you go over that budget, you know, you're destined to fail. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make dollars.
It was too late for us to find out when, you know, it was the real Maya. So now we got the real Maya. I think I started promoting like 10 days before the event. I got people saying, yo, I didn't know Maya was here. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's one of them test runs. Yeah, that one was rough.
Now, you know, just speaking on the woes of managing money, and just you said something about budget. Can you speak to, you know, our listeners just on the importance of being a good businessman when it comes to this? I know, you spoke on being a star, and that resonated with all of us because we want to be a star of our circle, we want to be a star for our peoples. But, you know, just tell us how important it is to actually understand business and be a businessman when involved in stuff like that, you know, wins and losses.
All right, so it goes a long way. I mean, I've been in business for over 17 years now. So, you know, I learned things that you can't learn in school. You feel what I'm saying? Over 17 years. I made a lot of mistakes.
Is the greatest.
Yes, so money management is me all the way, because I know what it feels like to get that opportunity, win, and fall back on your face again. Plenty of times, you know what I mean? So I know what not to do. You feel what I'm saying? It's all experience. I mean, that's one of the things that I would love to host too. Like, you know, some type of a mentorship or a seminar, you know, talking about business. But I'm so busy trying to grow my own business, you know, to do most of the things that I really want to do and love to do. I really can't do it. Even this party scene, it's hard doing parties and doing construction, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go to parties at nights no more. I want to go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, I can't hang no more. You know what I mean?
And that's something that he loved. Like, I
Yeah.
realized he has a passion for it.
Yeah.
And that's what me and him resonate, because we like hosting and we like doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
And sometimes what I realized with him, it's not even about the money. It's just getting that brand out there. You know, and him and I share that same kind of relationship when it comes to promotion and getting the brand out there. You know, so yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a good feel. That's what
How important is promotion to y'all? What are some
very important?
You
kidding me?
Listen,
it's tough.
What are some things that y'all do? I know you say we need sleep. We all need sleep, but I know I understand that, guys.
Listen, if I was to really get heavy in promoting, listen, I'll go broke, man, because I'm gonna try to get out to every artist talking about my party, every entertainer. You know what I mean? So it's. And then you got the backslashes and the miscommunications and the misunderstandings with people in the community. You know what I mean? I'm not a bad guy. You know what I mean? So you have no reason not to support me.
But
you feel me?
That's natural, especially in our diaspora, our ethnicity people.
That's part of the process.
It's a part of the process. Yeah, it is a part of the process. So it's like, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't know. Like, we on the all of us is doing the same thing. We're on the same team. You understand? So you don't compete with your partner.
We know the same team. All we know the same team.
A lot of us are.
Yes.
A lot of us are pushing towards
Fix it.
similar goals.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in a promotion. We can support each other. We can do all of that. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why
it
my
doesn't make
words.
sense to compete with somebody that's doing the same thing that you're doing. You ever see Shaq taking the ball away from Kobe because he's scoring too much points? Are you going to win?
Trying to win.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We're in the same field and we do the same thing. It's nothing to say, yo, I saw what you did over there. You know what I mean? Yo.
Just like a party we went to. We went to a party up in New York. My people's. It was Fashion and Brunch, DJ Kid.
They're doing his peoples up in New York right now too.
Listen to me, man. They did an event up there in New York called The Lawn.
They killing.
I called them up 2 days after because it was after the holiday, after the weekend. I was like, yo, bro, y'all did a great job on that party, man. Right. And I got people that tell me the same thing too. That motivates me, and you know what I mean. I'm like,
yo, I tell him every time I get, I tell him how great he is. He's dope. He's a thinker. He forced you to think.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially in the business that we're doing, regular conversation. For the first time, Bling and I start conversating. Ideas just start get thrown left and right because he's an innovator and he forced you to think outside of the box. Sometimes I say, yo, dog, that's so crazy still. That medium unique, we can't make it work, you know. And I forgive thanks for that. Just to have somebody that's here to see him passion that you
it shows in his work. It shows when we come to the events and you see
you can see
the one where you had what was the one where you had all the speakers, the mountain of speakers?
That was a fall in the flannel.
That was the fall in the flannel, the second one.
Yeah. That one was that's going back into my roots. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Remember,
right.
But that's what I'm telling you. I grew up on that. I grew up on seeing my dad and his friends bringing, two separate DJ sound systems and they're battling. It's a sport. You kidding me? Because remember DJ Khaled, that's a DJ Khaled get into it.
We had a few of them here.
Right.
The DJ battles, remember?
It's a thing when it's good.
We need something good. But you was talking about Fall in the Flannel. Let's get back to it.
Yes.
Now, Fall in the Flannel coming up. That one is a different vibe. So we're doing Fall in the Flannel Rodeo Edition. Rodeo Edition.
I'm
the unique boss in the building, you know what I mean? Yeah. So once again, that's wifey's idea. She came up with the idea.
How soon is that happening?
That's going to be September 27th.
Okay.
So it's
I don't
always
want that to get wore out.
Yeah. It's
the whole
yeah.
kind of worn down.
I can't wait to go look for some boots, man. I want my
glad
name in my boots.
That is good. Yeah, that is good.
I'm gonna get some custom BMWs.
I'm gonna even change my whole accent. What? What you said? Yeah, man. Yeah.
And what was the date on that again? You said?
It's September 27th. We're working on it, man.
That's in the works still.
Yeah.
That's gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and we're considering bringing out an artist, but she's even talking about getting a mechanical bull.
We'll have to.
Yeah. So we're going, and then I'm not even sure how I'm going to lay everything out.
Get a couple of them. Let them swing around.
Yeah. She said she was going to get one, and I told her that already. So I'm like, where are you going to put it? In the middle? So we might do that. Put something like this in the middle. But then the dance hall divas might want to go up on the trusses and shit. You know what I mean?
Security's for a
reason.
It's climbing.
Yeah, man.
They gonna get it busted. Last year was mad.
With the event you guys got this weekend coming up, you wanna give us
Opulence.
a little breakdown of that.
Tell them about the food, bro. Talk to them, bro.
Yo, the food, top tier. We have the chef Ryan coming in from North Jersey.
Yeah.
One of the top in the seafood industry, in the Jamaican service. We have lobster for the VIP, and we have all different kind of seafood for the regular patrons. It's top tier. Food gonna be top tier. All inclusive, $100. You can't beat that. Yeah. And a regular, you're going out to a party.
That's what you spending.
Yeah, that's what
Anybody
you're
out here
spending.
complaining about $100,
Yeah, so, yeah.
what you get for that $100?
Yeah,
it only makes sense.
Probably at the gate, so they're probably gonna be more. You know what I mean? So.
Nah, y'all literally leading the horse to water right there.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the tickets are moving anyway. So it's just for them for the
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So the food is gonna be top tier. The drink is gonna be top tier. We have all different kind of drinks coming in. We're in we have 2 bars gonna get set up. So we have the regular bar over there, and we're gonna have a cocktail bar if you don't wanna get.
Why for the cocktail?
Well,
why for that?
Popcorn style,
Yeah,
but
why for that?
yeah, but that's what them call it. Anyway, but 2 bars gonna get set up.
Now I seen the list. For the drinks.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that? I was looking at some of the names. I'm like,
yeah.
Is that wifey too, or
well, so we had a friend that
yeah,
you know, she does the mixes, and she's the one who came up with the different types of mixes that we got going on. You know what I mean? So we got the light and the dark liquor. Yeah, you know, it's going to make it easier too to
still have
serve.
Vibes room on the regular bar.
Oh yes,
so, you see vibes room there. Yeah.
Fever over there. Yeah.
We're gonna have Unstoppable and all of that. So Vibes Cartel over there. That's what you link up.
Yo, people, this is the pre-game party for Vibes Cartel party. The whole way I go.
Yeah.
You understand? So here I go now. Listen, this is it.
Yeah,
my bad. I have to go to
10 o'clock
for a minute.
early.
I'm change it
10
up.
o'clock. The party I got done by 10 o'clock. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, party I got done by 10 o'clock. So it's a day party. It's not no all night thing that
the Jamaican
pre-game.
Pre-game. Come and eat.
And like me tell you, in the diaspora, in the area, Tri-State area, so between Delaware, Jersey, and Philadelphia, we need to establish an early party because the Rise and Toast them and the New York Fashion and Brunch and the whole of them, them are beat out of the game.
Yeah.
You understand? And we need to get in touch and let's get into the game.
Yeah.
The milk and honey.
You want to plant your flag somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, do what you want to do.
Listen, this can work.
And
it just takes time.
Can work. Yeah. 10 o'clock party done. And we
so what made you want to do all white? What was it?
All white.
I mean,
It's summer.
When you say opulence, that just sounds like all white too. So
And that yeah. It's the summer, yes. So all white is definitely a vibe for the summer. And you can't miss it with a great venue like this. You can't miss it. Yeah. Outside, outdoor.
Yeah.
What's the key to staying consistent?
Key to staying consistent. Yes. All right, Cartel. This is for Cartel now. The key to success.
Mm-hmm.
There's a balance between art and commerce.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Cartel just said it in an interview the other day. What it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, just to make sure that, you know, you do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
what are the things that go into
trust and believe.
When you say art, commerce,
execute. You want to
it's not easy. Trust me.
It's not easy. Yeah.
Everybody has to have their own job.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
everybody got to play their role.
Yeah, you get further faster.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's
a lot of people do not know what it takes and the money that you're putting out and expect. So bring that back in based off the product you're selling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need to see that the revenue come back in. So
Also, I tell people when they get a vision of something that they want to do or they want to accomplish, they always see it in like the final stages. Mentally, you see it. You see the end product,
from start to
you
finish.
don't realize.
From
you
start
feel me?
to finish.
Sometimes don't realize the amount of people power that it's actually to actually accomplish what you get done until you get in it.
To make it happen, definitely.
This is Kingston Blue.
Oh, here goes the drinks. The drinks are coming in.
These are the drinks. This is Kingston Blue. This is one of the drinks from the Opulence All White Soirée.
Yeah.
Next week, June 14th.
Yeah.
Hey, what goes into this?
All right, so
the Kingston Blue. Kingston Blue. I think that's it. That's a Henny. What do you call it? The Henny. Jesus Christ. I'm going to drink me after that Sunday.
Hey yo, my bad. I just tasted some of mine. You heard?
That was weird.
Blue busting.
Don't do it like that.
That's the Hennessy one, right? Yeah. Let me see one of them fly here. Let's see what. Yeah. Kingston Blue. Yeah.
No, another pan that do it.
Yeah. Opulence, All White Soirée, June 14.
Henny, hibiscus tea, lemonade, and grenadine.
All right.
Hey, cheers, nigga.
Cheers.
Cheers to Opulence.
Just like that. Just like that. See that?
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the menu, all kind of shrimp and fish and yeah,
the menu lit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Food, man.
I'll make sure y'all pop out.
Yeah, definitely.
And order this Kingston Blue.
Yeah.
For me.
A matter of fact, they don't have to order. Just go to the bar. Pay the $100, come in.
If you come into it on your own, you're gonna pay whatever for the ticket.
At any given night, you go. At any given night, I go out by myself. I'm spending at least $300 to get a bottle of tea.
I'm just requesting
Yeah, yeah.
a little quart of everything when I get here.
Yeah.
It'll be good for the night.
At any given night, so you go out. You
Not only that though, you come in, you get a section.
Yeah.
You don't get up.
Yeah,
You don't get up until it's time to leave or go to the
My
restaurant.
type of music.
You know what I'm saying? So, you have your own servers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. That's opulence. It's opulence, though. You know what I mean? Where are the umbrellas at? Where are my umbrellas at? I feel a little missed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. These are for the people that got their section, the memorabilia and stuff. Yeah.
See it, all the boss is something them. See it there?
Yeah, the memorabilia.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. I feel a little. Yeah, man.
A whole heap of style to it, man.
All right, ladies. No fun for the man, then.
It's very no expenses.
Yeah.
But we're trying to create something nice, but we're taking baby steps. Can we do it nicer? Yeah. But you got to take baby steps, man. You know what I mean?
Next year, we're going to pass through.
Hey,
which artist going to pass through?
Anything is possible. But we're trying to do stuff where we don't have to bring an artist.
But look at the lineup. The lineup is crazy. Who's on the lineup?
Yeah, I seen the
DJ Big Reid.
Yeah,
New York 107.5. DJ RL.
Oh, okay.
DJ RL from Power 99 is going to be here.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yo,
hold on, man. Me a vote from now, people. Yeah. The baddest DJ upon the flyer, yeah, DJ Mars. You hear me?
Oh gosh, hear that.
DJ Mars.
Because a local DJ.
Listen to me.
Because a local, I say.
Listen to me. People, listen to me.
I'm going to say
DJ Mars. You see the young Jenna, yeah? Star phone, you hear me? Wait and watch, man.
Dirty Frost.
Watch, man.
DJ Tricks.
No, yo,
tough, man.
some good DJ upon the thing about. Yo, Mars.
Big Reid.
Yeah.
I realized that. So that you also you do work for local DJs as well.
Oh, I have to, but
put on a lot of
but listen. This is one thing though. People just gotta wait their turn. Like a lot of times, a lot of times people be like, "Yo, what's good?" You know what I mean? Everything is good. I got the other guy saying what's good too. You know what I mean? Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, everybody getting
I got some good pictures from that event. That was a good event. I got some good pictures.
Yeah. Which one is that?
The second
the DJ one, the second one.
Oh, the one with the sound clash? Yeah. That was tough, yeah.
But we're steering towards a lot of nice things. A lot of nice things. You're talking like a cigar roller coming in, cigar and whiskey. Okay. You know,
it's gonna be
a nice karaoke would be,
okay.
You know, suitable. one of these summer nights. You know what I
We got
mean?
a couple songs for you.
But once again, it's work. Once again, I need the support.
All right.
I gotta get the support for it. You know what I'm saying?
You got our support.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I got a lot of folks support.
Whatever you doing.
We are going into our next
Oh my
drink.
gosh. Next set of drink are coming against
this
people.
one called?
Jesus Christ. Golden
You
Tropics.
got that, Nino.
Golden Tropics.
Golden Tropics.
This one's Tito base. Tito base.
Why?
Boy, I can't manage it.
People.
Yeah.
Tap in.
This I got tough.
People.
This I got tough.
That's it.
Wait for
Yo.
me. Wait for me.
Golden
Two.
Tropics.
Yo,
Let's
a two.
The Kingston.
I can't say two sometimes.
Jesus
A
Christ.
few cup.
Sipping.
Fuel cup.
Yeah, it's gonna be G'd up. Trust.
Nah, they really
Alright,
put
now
it up.
this is my new favorite one.
That's a new favorite. You got like three favorites.
Word up. That's my favorite one.
You got like three favorites.
Word up.
All right.
Yo.
Yeah. The cocktail bar.
Yo, Wally. Yo, don't listen to him. No cocktail around here. It's a bar, Brethren. That's drinks. Drinks, man. Just say drinks, man. No, Brethren. Just say drinks, man.
Hey, yo.
Don't buckle outside. Drinks, man. Sure.
Oh my
Drinks,
word.
man.
Yeah.
We only sipping. Yeah, we only got this.
Yeah, we sipping.
We had a sipping.
Damn.
We had a sipping of it.
Yo, I would advise you. Listen, I would advise y'all not to drink.
I'm gonna need
Why?
you to go
Taste
start
them
that bus up so
right
you can
now,
take us
and
all
why?
where we need to
When
go.
you see what you want, you go hard, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's a vibe. Trust I believe, man. Yo, OPULENCE this weekend. Crazy.
Listen, we have to
OPULENCE
create.
will be
we're-
crazy, yeah.
Listen, I am destined to create the
Definitely,
vibe around here.
yeah.
100%.
It's a definite lane by itself. One time I looked at all the events that's happening in Jamaica and in the Miami and New York area. I'm gonna say, oh, Ricky, what we can bring to the forefront, right, in our diaspora between Delaware, New Jersey, Philadelphia.
We can make some things happen, man. We get
Right,
some
that's all.
attention.
It's only
Timing,
it's
timing.
only 45 minutes from Philly, so
Yeah,
the
no
Philly crowd,
competition
because I'm in the
with
Philly
Philly.
crowd. We're a
Okay.
party
Yeah.
amongst a lot of Jamaicans, and
Mhm.
you know what I mean.
Never.
That's where the party scene is at for me, and where I do most of my promotion with Safari Soirée and all of that.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean, you have quite a few events over there. But we just want to mention a few that really change the game. And we are talking about chill with Jigga. Jigga them are do them thing.
Yeah, in Philly.
Yeah, in a Philly,
Yeah.
right, just right across the border. And then you have Blanco with President.
Yeah.
You have High Society, big party, Creme de la Creme with Kirk and Jovi and the whole of man.
Yo.
But I tell you,
Hold on, Evolution.
some nice.
Evolution.
Evolution, Flipper.
Flipper Mafia. So
Them
listen,
guys,
the reason,
they
this
really
is the
change
reason
the
why I
game.
brought that party up now, right?
Yes.
Because Flipper have that same mentality where, you know, he wants it to be nice. He wants it to be luxurious.
People
You understand me?
put out that
He's
effort into
putting
an
his
event.
money into the decor and all of these other
Events.
things.
Yeah.
That's a party. That's an event.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah, man.
That's how you separate yourself.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. The regular
Nico
go to a
Pepper them
party.
come up with all escape.
Yes, man.
Yeah, Nico
Yeah,
Pepper them
yeah,
this
yeah,
summer.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a tough
yeah.
man. Trust and believe me. Between the New Jersey, Philadelphia, and the Delaware area. Just yeah.
It's a prime location.
Yeah,
we want to build it up.
Yeah, we can build it up. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, Nico Pepper them and Diamond them and all of them with escape brunch. I got tough too. Yeah, yeah, man. No for that I go on, man. I tell you.
What's the importance of the network?
What's important to the network?
What's the importance of having a network? Like, we're networking with
That
people
is very
outside
important
of what
to
you
know.
got going on, but
That-
still, showing love
Yeah,
and
man.
doing work together.
Yeah, man, that is very important. But you have some egos out there where you can't really blend. And it's only for some people put aside the ego and look at the bigger picture. But some people, they only can see as far as it's like their nose stop. They don't have like long vision.
Yeah, we got that issue.
Yeah. So as far as them nose stops, that's all they see. You know? And if they can change their mindset and really say, oh, watch out, this bigger than me, or whatever. But you see, where ego is concerned, a lot of people don't know how to contain their ego. You know, and if you can do that,
What's some advice you would give to somebody coming behind you that's doing what you guys are doing?
No man, not come behind me, no, but.
Well, why for that?
Oh,
Why for that again?
You said that shit with so much confidence.
Why for that again?
What he said was, ain't nobody doing it like he doing it.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to try, what's some advice that you would give to somebody?
You're gonna have an artist. If you can't weather the storm, don't get in it. Because there's going to be some ups and downs, you know what I mean? There's definitely ups and downs in this game. Especially what we're doing. We're doing an outdoor event. You know how risky that is? The elements, you know what I mean? You're dealing with, you know? Happening now.
And the band was playing
Right. Again, what if it? Now it's calling for a little bit of. Cool. But that's cool. That's cool. I got
from your experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I already ordered what. Put the extra work in.
full and going, you know.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
out
man,
liquor
Star
where we
Life.
have. Hold on, say the whole of
Clock
them one
out.
man. Whole of my
Clock
one
out Fridays. Outside, you know, man.
Yeah, we didn't finish the first two. Number 3, right?
Yeah.
How many total are there?
4, so
Four,
they got
okay,
one
there's
more
one more.
coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because I have the whole here.
yeah. Water, this a look like it a come now.
No, man, which water? Why for that?
We're not scared of rain or
Selassie,
anything, so y'all good. We're not scared of rain or
No,
anything
man,
like
we're
that,
good, man.
so y'all should be okay.
We have shelter.
Don't worry,
Plenty of shelter.
That one definitely punched on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one definitely punched
Sure.
on me. Uppercut, for sure. For sure.
People still are going
For
opulence
sure.
podcast.
All right, yeah.
You understand me? Out here.
BMG.
Oh, big
BMG,
BMG
we out
in the
here.
building.
VoiceBox Media Group.
Yeah.
VoiceBox Radio on
VoiceBox
the
Media
scene.
Group.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all bringing us
Yeah,
out,
man.
man.
Yeah,
The drinks is
absolutely.
punching on
Yes,
us.
it is.
The drinks
We
are
got-
punching
we got
on
one more to
us.
go.
Hey,
Go
listen,
get your
listen.
drink.
No, man, we don't use
They
punch.
punching
I'm
on
sorry, we don't use
Oh,
punch.
what you use?
We use thump.
Thump.
Thumping on
Thump
us.
going down.
Thump, thump, right.
Thump.
Arm to them. Thump, thump.
I'm starting to create an accent.
Thump.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to create an accent. Cheers. I'm starting to create an accent.
So what was the importance of, always, like everything you do, you always integrate your culture into it. So what was the importance of staying true to yourself and, doing things the way you want to do things?
That is a very important question. But that's just naturally. You ever see a tiger feel like a lion?
You're right. You're absolutely right. Go ahead. Yeah.
You ever see a tiger feel like a lion?
Supposed to come, yeah.
Yeah, so that just embedded
Just
in
being who
us.
you are.
Just being who you are. Confidence is key.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as you know yourself, nobody can define yourself for you. You know what I mean?
I love being me.
Yeah, love being me.
I love being me.
Yeah, at all times. It doesn't matter. Put us in any crowd, anywhere, anytime. Put me in the White House.
Yeah, man.
You
Yeah,
ever see-
if you put me in the White House, man, the wickedest thing.
You might see a
You want my
kerchief in a back pocket. I'm a foot roll up with a class on. Trust and believe.
Yo.
Trust and believe. You see that Jamaican there come out of it. That's so weird. Trust and believe.
What you saw?
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Confidence is key. And once you know yourself, nobody can define yourself for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're walking anywhere. I tell my kids all the time, for me, I can walk in any business meeting and capture anybody that I'm doing business with, just being me. You know what I mean? Because
Being who you are. You're being genuine.
It doesn't matter, either one.
Authentic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, authentic. Yeah, nothing beat that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Talk.
I feel like that plays a part in success, honestly. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
get
a lot
that.
of people don't get
Yeah,
that
you can
because
fake it till you make it, but I feel like you get far.
no, you don't have to fake nothing.
Listen, this is the
Whatever
main thing.
stage you're at, that's what the stage you're at. You don't have to fake it.
We need to hit another nail. We need to hit another nail on the head. So now, a wise businessman told me back in the days, in order to be successful, make sure you pay your bills. So being in business is one thing, but if you're in business and you're not paying your bills, you don't know nothing about business.
Right.
It's very important to pay your bills, pay your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Very important.
June 14,
They'll
OPULENCE.
come get you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wait. That's not the part that worries me at all. You know, your name means a lot.
Yeah,
So whenever you can sign your name to anything and you can walk out of there, you're good. That means your name means a lot. Forget the money.
Yeah, you got credibility.
The money is just a note.
Real G.
You know what I'm saying?
Outside,
It's a tool, actually.
That's it.
Clock
It was
out.
just a tool.
That's it.
Clock out
You gotta keep it
Fridays.
circulating. Opulence All White Soirée.
Oh gosh, man, it's gonna be
June 14th.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. DJ RL on the mix board, DJ Big Reef. You know what I mean? Dirty Frost and Tricks. You know what I mean? DJ Mars.
DJ Mars are the baddest thing on the deck. I said DJ Mars are the baddest thing.
Yo, man, I say
You know what I'm telling you, man.
that's it on the answer right now, man.
Big up DJ Sean.
Yeah.
Big up DJ Titanium. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, yeah, Titanium was awesome.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Big up them DJ there. Sean is from day one, though. You know what I mean? Sean is the top shotter. You understand what I'm saying? But
see, man, do something too. I don't know. I thought I saw him somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. Me no know. I needed to plug that to you, but
But some local supports. Some local supports.
What
You
we
got.
oh, okay.
Hold on. You got Shashala's fish fry.
Yeah.
June 21st, I believe it is.
Were they having something?
Yeah. Her regular fish fry. You know, they got jerk chicken, jerk pork. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to check the schedule. You got so many events. You know what I mean? You got Shashala, you got Chemix, you got Machiavelli. He's in Bridgeton. You know what I mean? I think he got something. I think his is in July, around that time. You know what I mean? So you got some things happening around here. You know what I mean?
Please send us all those flyers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the Philadelphia one them to me still want
Yes,
big up.
please send us all of
Yeah,
them.
Philadelphia. We have by the end of the month we have Mama All White same way.
What is the record?
And we have
Empty.
Evolution with Flipper. Yeah, Evolution with Flipper. We have Creme de la Creme. We have High Society, Blue Entertainment, Jigga, same way too. With Chill Team. That got tough. Yeah. So we have quite a few, and then we have escape brunch and all of that.
So that means you need to be responsible, go to work, pay your bills so you can afford to go to all these parties.
Poach it
There's a lot of parties. For the party goers. This is for the party goers. You know? Yeah, man. For all the party goers.
Yeah. Outside,
and I'm not even so much a party goer. You know, I'm not going to go to everybody's party. I might not be available. You know what I'm saying?
Well, pop out for this party.
You do for us. You do for everybody. So.
Oh gosh, man, dog put on a lot of people, man. You can't give it to G, man. Really, he's been doing it for years, and a whole heap of people eat out of him. You understand? So.
Not actually my hand, but my pocket.
That's all. You know the style.
What's the end game?
The end game?
Yeah.
Become a millionaire.
Whoa. Whoa. This man a
Oh,
sharp shooter.
Oh, what's your end game?
Wow. My end game. Okay, you want to do my end game?
Yeah, what's the
My end game is classified information. I can't let it out. I'm sorry. I'd love to share.
It's gonna be a surprise.
I would love to share, but for me and my family, it's good. I will not share it. You understand? Just be good. God is good.
Yeah, man.
I respect the millionaire thing, though, man.
Oh, yeah, man. That's the end game, because you ever know, give and take. You have 8 years for Earth. What are you going to do with it?
A lot of people understand
life is only for living.
Even being a millionaire.
What is he going to do with life?
Yeah. True.
Life is only for living.
If he was a millionaire.
He's going to drink.
Yeah, I'm going to drink.
Life is only for living. What else you going to do with life?
And it's about free will.
Yeah.
A lot of people understand about, being a millionaire and financial freedom.
Yeah.
They just think about the finances and forget about the freedom. It's being able to do whatever you want at any given time.
Yep.
It takes money for that. So.
Yeah, definitely. 100% financial. Let's put fun and games aside. Yes. Financial freedom. Keep in mind, financial freedom is not 100% financial freedom. You could pay all your bills off. You can pay every last one of your bills off. You're going to still have your taxes, registration, and everything else to pay. You know what I'm saying? So financial freedom only goes but so far. But it's being confident. It's getting up in the morning knowing that you don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knowing that your family's set, your kids good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think my biggest focus right now, especially with life, is like residual income.
Right.
Creating it for my family, for my grandchildren, for their grandchildren, constantly coming in and they don't have to work.
That is good, and that's responsible. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's my main focus. Creating,
legacy.
Our legacies are pretty much fulfilled as us being in our older age, but for our children and their children. And everyone else in our family, setting them up.
Right.
That's legacy, right there. Yeah. And that's dope. Yeah. And it's very important for really can think that far, because a lot of people do not have that long vision to can think that far.
For sure. I only have one son, so for me it's very important that I leave him with everything in the event that I'm not here. So that's kind of like my end goal,
Right.
To provide that for him.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I like that.
Thanks.
That's dope. Yeah. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
So you say you guys coming out, you get your all white already?
Yeah, man.
You get your all white?
No.
It's opulence, you know. So opulence, all right. The name alone, sophistication.
Yeah, for sure.
Opulence. Yeah.
Well, luckily I got a personal assistant, so I didn't have to look for anything.
That's the way to go. And as you expand, adding more and more staff, so you can delegate more and less labor. Less labor, more delegating.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we do.
With us as a team, it took a whole lot of pressure off of us as individuals, just off our shirts. This is literally us right here.
Yeah.
It takes so much pressure off the individual to have somebody, like you guys said, the importance of promo. We literally promote as a team. We got a group chat. We just drop in there like, we got this going on.
And him, I don't want me to talk about the
Yeah, I want to listen. The team handling, everything rolls so smooth and natural. Sometimes I hop on the phone with him and he's like, yeah, man, you know, say the same thing I was thinking.
Vibing on the same frequency.
The same frequency.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So it just make everything flow so easy. I'm going to say, yo, Dad, me in charge of this, you in charge of that. Yeah, and it just flows so easily. So there's one of the worst things I feel that in business with somebody that's in competition with you. Right. That kill creativity.
Yes, it does. Unless you make it known. Unless you make it public. If I let you know that I'm competing at you, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people have silent competitions where
you
don't know about
it's just like,
and it's, you know,
yeah.
if we agree that we
with me the same frequency at times. There's never a time I call the dog and me and him disagree on something.
Yo, I mix it.
Man.
I'll be the bad boy.
Man.
I mix it.
I was looking at my 3 drinks like,
I
I
mix
just
it.
told the wife to start up the van over there so she can take us back to where we gotta go. 4 drinks in is crazy. 4 drinks in is crazy.
Yeah. So it's about dope, man. Next Saturday.
No, man, good things.
Man.
Good things.
So
Opulence all white.
DJ
Be
RL.
there.
DJ RL, DJ Big Riff. Tappy.
Go ahead.
I tell you.
My sleeve.
You gonna let me do it?
Dusty Frost and DJ Mars.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Big up the opulence staff.
And the opulence
All of the opulence staff, them. Opulence staff, we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
All right. Show up the day before.
Yeah.
All right. All right. If you gotta fly in 2 days before. Jet lag.
I want to support the big
I know, man.
Yeah, let the people know where they can find you at, social media handles and stuff like that.
All right, so with Bronze,
Another drink.
Bronze 180.
Yes.
I was supposed to say that out loud.
A rum reach now.
What's this one called?
Montego Dior.
Rum reach now.
Yeah, man. I can't manage it.
Rose and skirt.
Afraid of rum. First time I get drunk off a rum, you know.
Somebody gotta get a top shot.
The whole table is great.
Yo.
Oh, I got all 4 drinks. So hold on. I got all 4
I can't manage rum.
No, sir, I can't do no more.
No, sir, rum enough for me.
Yo, I'm gonna stick to one thing. By the way, the drinks are great. Thank you. They're great. So I guess this is the one with the coconut water, right?
Thank you for our wonderful bartenders.
You're welcome. Montego Dior.
All right, so Montego Dior have coconut water in it.
We have Montego Bay right now. We have Montego Bay.
Let's go Hennessy. Hennessy, I really do that.
They say I call for the wings.
They can't the food style.
Montego is not no joke.
Yeah, Montego.
Right?
Yeah.
What is this? Rum you said?
Who's driving?
Me.
You driving? All right.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
You stay. Don't go to Montego Bay. Stay in Melbourne. Stay in Melbourne for right now.
You just see her driving water. I didn't thought about it.
We were just drinking water.
He said we in Montego Bay. He said
That's
no
not
stay here.
Yo.
Yeah, man. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. Yeah.
Opulence all white soiree.
All right, let's toast this last one. Everybody get it.
Montego.
Montego Dior.
Cheers to
Montego
that
Dior.
benches.
Talk. You heard?
Yeah. It's a vibe, man.
Vibe drum. Unstoppable. Better than we.
Fever.
Hell no.
Fever.
Right?
Wait there. See, look at
Oh,
I need a
Why
to
is-
go
why is
carry
that
entertainment.
for-
But
Why-
stop,
yeah,
you
what's
need to
the
stop
story?
peeing in that, you know, stop peeing in that.
Why is that for the
No, why for the come? Yo,
Yeah. What
look
makes
who
it-
you talk to Cartel, you come talk about come, brother. No, forward Cartel. We're not going to talk about come. Yo, Cartel, excuse me, brother. Yeah, man.
All right, yeah, punch him there. Yeah.
It's everything they said it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Everything.
Opulence, all
We in
white
the helicopter
soiree.
right now.
It's
We
gonna
in the
be dope.
helicopter.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I just feel like.
Yeah.
It's
This
a
is,
vibe.
this is what opulence is about.
Yeah.
Opulence.
Just drop us all.
We're up.
Shuttle bus. Yeah,
Shuttle bus.
over
I
there.
told her.
Yeah.
I already told her. I told her. Get ready.
But yo, me I cut the live here, you know,
Mm.
because we have some behind the scene thing.
We are
Boom,
doing.
bam, some surprise when you can't see.
When you can't go see
Look
that.
more.
Yeah.
Bless up.
Tata. I tell you, yo, trust and believe.
I'm sharing that live.
Yeah, definitely.
These aren't shots.
Yeah.
It's not shot o'clock.
What we doing?
Just opulence.
This is perfect, bro. We're gonna do this again. This is just
Yeah.
the first
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
let's do
this
first
is
one.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you guys
Yeah.
gonna be here. I wonder if we can set up on a little area where,
We're here all week, man. Whenever, I mean, shoot.
our,
Yeah, whenever you
Never
need us
do
back.
like the patrons them coming in, or whatever the case is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be dope too.
Yeah, we
you know?
could. Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, that go?
Interview the patrons them coming in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's the kind of videos we had the last one.
Yeah, we talking about
everyone
Vibes
walking
Cartel.
in.
This nigga.
We have to-
I guarantee you, he talking about he gonna be